My name is Jess Garland from Dallas, Texas. I am a multi-instrumentalist, singer-songwriter, and educator. And welcome to my Gear Talk with Guitar Girl magazine. So we're gonna start with my harp. This is a 36-string Dusty Strings harp. Dusty Strings is made out of Seattle. This is what I use for all of my gigs. And then I also primarily use my Epiphone Wildcat here. It's a limited edition, has like a gold finish on it. This is a Lucero cutaway classical nylon string guitar. I'm primarily a classical guitarist, and the Epiphone Wildcat was my first semi-acoustic electric guitar that I've purchased. This is my J. Tercer 4-string violin bass. I use this mostly for teaching, some gigs rarely, but I've also been recently taking the bass domination course. Shout out to Nick West. And I just received a bass amp that was a donation from Triptych Records in Texas. What's necessary for my gigs, especially playing my harp, is this DiMarzio pickup here, and I attach it just to the back of the soundboard of my harp and plug it into my pedals. When I am playing my gigs, what is essential is I do a lot of live looping, so I use a Boss RC1 single loop pedal. I primarily plug in my harp and my Epiphone Wildcat to this pedal. Connected to my RC1 is my Way Huge Electronics Octopus delay pedal. This is very essential to my sound. And I really love the way that it sounds with not only my harp, but my new Epiphone Wildcat. One of the features that I really like to use for this Way Huge Octopus delay pedal is the knocking effects that I can get from my harp that sometimes I incorporate into my looping and performances. For gigs, I do use this small Fender Mustang Amp back here. It's mostly for like DIY setups or DIY gigs, but sometimes when I am playing at a music venue, a lot of people end up kind of freaking out when they see all of my gear, which is really not a lot. It's just my harp and guitar and my vocal mic. For my strings on my Epiphone Wildcat and my Lucero is Diodario. I have the 1046 electric strings for my Epiphone Wildcat XL, and then I have the Diodario Classic nylon strings for my classical guitar, normal tension. Shout out to Diodario for sponsoring Swan Strings, which is my 501c3 nonprofit music education program for free music lessons, free music education, and sound therapy services to North Texas individuals without access. So what I have here on my classical guitar is a Kaiser Capo. Shout out to Kaiser. I mostly use this for teaching. For example, if I have a beginner student that wants to learn how to play a song that's in E flat and they may not be ready to play a song in E flat yet, I'll teach them all of their beginner open chords, and then we'll put that Kaiser Capo on the guitar to make it easier for the student to learn how to play that song in a different key. The last thing is I always keep a Snark Tuner on one of my guitars. I use it constantly for teaching and for my gigs, and I would say that it's probably the most effective tuner that you can use for playing guitar. Thank you for watching my Gear Talk with Guitar Girl magazine. You can follow me on Instagram at JES_JESS, and my website is jessstrings.com.